Because when a painting's done, as you can tell, I'm not a woman, so I've never given birth.
Yeah.
But is there a feeling that this thing that you've nurtured, that you've held in your hands and you've been involved with, you've sat up close to, is there a feeling, especially when they're going off, that you can't let these things go, or is there a sense of, oh, done that now, it's out the house, I'm happy to see the back of it?
When I'm doing the painting, I go to bed with a photograph of it with me, and it's the last thing I look at and the first, and I keep waking up wanting to look at it again. And,
amazing.
So the painting means everything to it. It's my whole life at that moment, and it doesn't leave my mind. I'm always, depending on how the painting going, completely affects the confidence I have within myself. But afterwards, I really like, when I'm doing a painting, I photograph it on my iPhone or on a camera all the time, because I can't, because I'm so close up and so involved in it, I need to get the distance from it to be able to see if it's any good or not, or to be able to, because you get blurry-eyed. So the photograph to me is almost part of the painting. It's part of the painting process from the beginning, really. So being able to it's important for me to have a really good image of the painting. And to me that's as if it never goes away. It doesn't, it stays there. But mainly probably because of the way that I've experienced art or paintings that I've really liked is through a book or, as a child. So it's, carrying that, having access to that is important.
Looking at many of these works here, it's fairly obvious that they're built up of layers. There are lots of stories buried beneath stories, buried beneath stories, buried beneath stories. When people appreciate your work, do you imagine them, delving beyond the layer that they've ended up with? Or do you want them to spend as much time trying to work out what you went through in the process?
Although the experience for me of painting is my life, I kind of want to be detached from. I want them to experience their life when looking at the painting. I don't want. I like to be absent, which is strange because everything is a reaction to me. Yeah. Yes. But I think to be able to put your heart and soul into something, and then for a viewer to be able to translate it or experience it themselves as if it's their own, I think that's a good painting. I think the artist, for me with work, the artist becomes absent when it looks like that they've been confident or had confidence, whether it was a mistake or whether it was something really thought out, whether it was fun sounds like a light word, but whether it was free. I think that freedom then allows for the viewer to not be so, to not feel the artist's presence so much.
Yes. No, I know what you mean.
When you listen to a song, it's completely No, when
absolutely.
a song's really good, you forget that someone else is, especially
is singing it or written it at any, at any point. Something I find is that I listen back to old albums that I've written, old songs that I've written, and sometimes I absolutely loathe them. And I think, yes, I loathe them. I just think.
You should loathe or love.
No, loathe. I think to myself, how could I ever have written something that simple or that whatever it is, whatever problem I've got with it, and then almost without fail, 2 weeks down the line, I'll bump into some person who'll say, which song of yours I absolutely love, and then they'll pick this song out, and I'll realise how it's stopped being mine. It's now theirs, and whatever stories or impressions I have of it, it's no longer got anything to do with me. Is that the similar kind of Is that a simile of the sort of thing you're saying to me?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, it's got to, because we're always changing. It's got to.
mm.
It makes sense that you'd feel detached from it.